guys, so before moving to each of the five principles in solid, we need to understand what is tight coupling and what is loose coupling. So the solid principle helps in reducing tight coupling, and tight coupling means a group of classes are highly dependent on one another, which you should avoid in your code. So it is not a right habit if you are making classes which are tight coupled. Okay, and now the opposite of tight coupled is loose coupling. What does that means? Loose coupling means that your classes are not are closely tight coupled. That is like, if see this example of this code, right? So what I have done is I created two classes here. One is engine class and the other is car, right? So you know that every car has an engine, right? So what I have done is I have directly inserted the engine object for that engine class directly into this car class. So it is making tight coupled. By, let's say in future I had a gasoline engine, okay, I had an electric engine. So what I have to do is I have to create a separate class for gasoline engine or electric engine, and then I have to insert the object for that gasoline engine, electric engine here, private gasoline engine, or private electric engine. So this is tight coupled because every time I have to modify this car class also. But if it is loosely coupled, then what will happen? If you see this example for loosely coupled, I have to just create an interface where I will defining my start function, and then I will create my separate two classes, gasoline engine and electric engine, that will implement my engine interface, right? And then I would use that car class inside the car class, the interface object, right? So now the dependency has been removed. So it doesn't matter whether the it is this engine is gasoline engine or electric engine. So whatever the type of engine we wanted to use, we can directly pass to this car constructor and it will be used. So how do we pass it? We'll create an object for gasoline engine. We will simply pass it to the car constructor. So this is how we create an object and we pass it into the car constructor, this object, right? So we didn't have to modify this car class, right? So this is what loosely coupled means. So what does it benefit us? So it makes easy to switch you between different engine implementation without modifying the car class, promoting flexibility and maintainability. So as you saw that key, this class became maintainable, easily maintainable and flexible also. How? Because we don't have to create or don't have to modify this car class with this object, right? So we have just created this engine object. So we didn't have to write electric engine object or gasoline engine object, right? But in tight coupling, what happened? We have to create a separate object here, right? Or replace this object with that gasoline engine object or electric engine object, right? That is why we use loosely coupled classes, because it minimizes changes in our code. In this car class, it will minimize the changes and help in making code more reusable, maintainable, flexible, and stable. Okay. So this is the important concept that we need to have in our mind before starting with each of the five principles present in this solid principle, right?